Collective, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the reading. Thank you for returning to the channel, Collective. So I'm going to be doing this reading. It's different from what I've been doing, and hopefully we'll get a nice reading. Okay, I'm going to ask you, Collective, if you can, please say some prayers for some near and dear. Thank you so very much. This reading is likely going to be entitled Complete Healing, Body, Mind, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to take a look with Brian Froud's cards, okay, and sorry about that, I'm just trying to set it up well. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Top of the deck, we have the Moon card. What was that? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, so some value, ships coming in, okay, some... we also have the Knight of Pentacles, and okay, so the Knight of Pentacles along with the Knight of Cups, they are the most reliable knights, okay, and we have the King of Swords, Young Chariot. We also have the Hermit card, okay, some Virgo, Pisces energy, and along with the Hermit card, the fourth card, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Brian Froud cards are already, I shuffled and I got those cards. I have to look through the meanings because I don't have a very well, how did I say this? They're not cards that I use very often, so the meaning of the cards aren't something that I consciously know very quickly. Okay, I mean, I can look at them and just get some intuitive meanings from the name of the cards and from the images, but I'd like to give you what Brian Froud says, and Jessica Macbeth. So I made some notes, and I'll probably be referring to the book for some notes, and this will probably be a longer reading because it'll take me some time to read if I need to do some reading, just search what I'd like to say given what's written in the book. Okay, so we're gonna try. I have three specific questions. Okay, and we're gonna use these cards just to clarify the messages of Brian Froud. It's a very nice message from Brian Froud. Okay, so of course this is tarot. Okay, so this is not meant to be any medical advice. This is not meant to be any wow, these are absolutely beautiful cards. Okay, so I already got the Two of Cups. Okay, so we'll clarify question one with that. We'll clarify question two with the Magician. Okay, and then what I have at the top and the bottom of these, because I was going to keep on shuffling and get the third card, but look at this, okay? I got the Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. Okay, we saw the Hermit before I shuffled in the pre-shuffle. Okay, so I'm going to take the Three of Pentacles, and it's paired with, at the top of this side of the cards, okay? And I do see the Judgment card, the Hierophant. So I'm going to take this to clarify the third question. I do see the Judgment card. Okay, just so I show you, and we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this card. We have the King of Swords, the Young Chariot, at the top of the deck. Okay, we do have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords with the Judgment. Should I take it? Should I take it for the? Here you go. Okay, I'm going to take it to clarify, and we have the Moon. We have the Moon here. We have the Moon with it's paired with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, at the bottom of this deck. Okay, so I'm not going to take too many more cards. Actually, I'm not going to take any more cards. So we're going to clarify. That's what we're going to clarify. The they are beautiful cards. Okay, I'm not going to take any more cards. Okay, as beautiful as they are. Wheel of Fortune. Here. Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. Okay, there you go. Bottom of and we have the star at the top of this star with the Emperor. There you go. But I'm not going to take them, okay? It's because we're just going to have too many cards. So apologies, I have a little bit of a cough. So we're going to take a look at what's the general message, the general energies, overall energies how you doing? Well, how you doing? How you feeling is the second question. So we're gonna start off with the first question: overall energies. Okay, we have the Singer of Healing. Beautiful. Okay, this card talks about, and I'm gonna double check, but healing of body, mind, and spirit. Okay, so absolutely beautiful, and likely gonna. I'm likely going to title this reading after this card, okay? Because this is the first card we got. Healing of body, mind, and spirit. The spirit of the singer of healing. Might as well be the spirit, okay? Singer of healing. It's one of the first cards in the Brian Froud, deck, okay? So absolutely some of the most highest cards that you can get, the most spiritual cards that you can get in this reading. And it's absolutely beautiful because it's talking about a complete healing. Okay, complete healing of your body, a complete healing of your mind, a complete healing of your spirit. Okay, so a total complete healing here. Okay, somebody needs this. I hope this helps you. Okay, obviously this is not any health advice. Please go see a licensed medical practitioner for that. Okay, but I want to tell you what the cards are saying here. Now, I am going to read this. Okay, I'm going to read the Singer of Healing. I'm going to read it a little bit because this is what the entire reading is going to be called. So it's card number. Okay, so let me just get to that. Apologies. Singer of Healing. Okay, so healing of body, mind, and spirit. The song of the singer has the power of healing deep wounds of spirit, wounds that can destroy mortals or immortals alike. Okay, it's a little bit fantastical. Okay, the writing. just take it symbolically. Okay. What else do I want? It does talk about various emotional woundings. Okay, so perhaps something to do with relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic relationship. Can be any type of relationship. Okay, can be with friends, with family, etc., etc. All the sort of human relationships that we have from when we were born. Let's see if there's anything else I'd like to mention over here. Through the song of healing, we may be restored and renewed, but only if the wounded one is prepared to forgive and let go, returning to love and compassion. So there's a need for love and compassion over here. I'd like to say love and compassion for yourself. Okay, above all, that's what you need to be feeling. Okay, as always, with all gifts of spirit, healing is offered, and it requires the active participation on our part. True healing must take place on all levels at once: body, mind, and spirit. Okay, because they're linked. The song of healing is present everywhere, and like the other aspects of the great song of ecstasis, it is without a limit. Okay, so a complete healing. Okay, that's why I say it's a complete healing, body, mind, and spirit, and also because of some other cards. Okay, we do have along clarifying the Singer of Healing is the. I'm going to show you this. I've already shown you it. How is it clarified? It's clarified with. Apologies. Let me just get these cards, okay? Because otherwise, there you go. The Two Cups, and it's clarified with the Two Cups. What does that mean? Okay, the Singer of Healing clarified by the Two Cups. It could mean emotional healing, as we saw. Okay, it could also mean that this is an actual practice. Okay, a connuxio, because this is a soulmate. So the bringing together of the masculine, the feminine principle. So it's completeness over here, and it's talking about complete healing over here. So they kind of mirror each other. Okay, and through love, it did say, okay, love and compassion for yourself. I added. Okay, and so this card does talk about your counterpart, love, emotions, the Two of Cups. So feel this love, and know that spirit is working to heal you. Okay, bring you this beautiful healing. Now I know I'm already on 10 minutes, and the biggest part of this reading is going to be the second question, because I have a lot of cards for that, and so. If anything, we'll return to the overall energies, okay? But yeah, so this card is reaffirming what the singer of healing is saying, okay, because it's this deep connection, okay, and there's also, if it kind of reminds me of the medical symbol, okay, I forget what it's called, apologies. Also, you can think of this as the what is that spiritual term now? I'm not remembering the spiritual term where. Okay, if I think about it, I'll say it. But you know, the moving of the energies up the spine, Kundalini. There you go. Maybe somebody's practicing. Okay, that could be raising the energy, as Joe Dispenza and some other works have indicated, where whereby you bring up the energies up through the spine all the way up to up to the spiritual centers, okay, and thus create spiritual healing. So okay, I'm gonna lead question one. Okay, so question one is overall energies. It's about healing, complete and total healing, body, mind, your spirit. Okay, so really happy to bring that to you now. I just want to get these cards in order. Okay, so how are you feeling? Okay, how are you feeling? And we have. Let me just get these cards in order. We have Laced the Moon's Daughter. Now, this card talks about spiritual guidance. Okay, spiritual guidance. Now look how all these cards just, and illumination, spiritual guidance and illumination. Okay, so you're connect, and I'd like to bring in at this point. Actually, I'd like to bring in these cards. Okay, because we have. I'd like to bring in these cards because we have a couple cards that were really interesting in the sense that. They added to this spiritual connection, okay, that Lace the Moon's Daughter talks about. Spiritual guidance, she can be the moon card, okay, which, didn't we see the moon, actually? I think we did in the pre-shuffle, or is it one of the cards that are, that I said was there with the, can't remember. Just taking a quick look over here, apologies. Just apologies. Okay. Yeah, there was maybe on the other side. Let me see. Apologies about that. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw the moon somewhere. Anyway, you'll be able to rewind the video and confirm or dispel whether we did see the moon. I think we did, anyways. Yeah, with the Six of Swords right at the beginning. There you go. I knew I saw it. Okay, Laced the Moon's Daughter. She talks about spiritual guidance and illumination. Okay, so you're being illuminated to this healing, or the illumination is bringing this healing, and illumination kind of refers to the mind. So this is perhaps part of the healing of the mind, but it's healing of total body, mind, and spirit. Okay, so spiritual connection can also be the illumination can also be spiritual, so it heals the spirit, it heals the mind, and we know the mind and body are connected. So healing the spirit, healing the mind will heal the body, and you heal one of them, you heal the rest of them. As in the holographic principle. And to clarify Lace the Moon's Daughter, okay, and all the other cards that are clarifying Lace the Moon's Daughter through Brian Froud, because I have 6 cards clarifying Lace the Moon's Daughter. It's going to take a little bit of time, I know. We get the Magician with all the tools. You have all the tools for the healing, okay? And I like to say that this healing is happening, has happened, will happen, okay? The hand of God is everywhere here, and there's the infinity glyph. The infinity glyph, not glyphed. The infinity glyph, okay? So, yeah, absolutely beautiful. Spirit is guiding you with illumination, or there's an illumination through Spirit's guidance, and Spirit's guidance, and you're getting this complete healing, body, mind, and spirit. Now, what do we have? Yeah, I said I wanted to bring in 2 cards. I wanted to bring in Communication, Arval Parrot. Okay, this card talks about communication. Should I just take a quick look, see what else he says, because that's the only key word that we have for Arval Parrot. But in any case, it's enough, because let me see. Just if there's just one, like. Strive for verbal brilliance. Listen carefully. Be articulate. Okay. Okay, so he points to the light in his throat, it says, okay, in esoteric lore, the energy center at the throat is about communication. Okay, it also says the fairies are great communicators, though not necessarily in the words as we use them. Um, okay, yeah, so really, really interesting. Okay, so I'd like to say what I'd like to add, okay, to make this like kind of add what I kind of get from here without even knowing like everything that's in there, because there's a beautiful amount of description that is in there. But for somebody who's just learning how to use those cards, okay, it's to incorporate everything is it's not all that easy. Okay, so I hope you appreciate that. So there's communication here, and the communication is being brought by spirit. Okay, that's why I wanted to bring some of these other cards. There's a couple other cards actually. Along with this card right over here, because it also talks about communication. Okay, spiritual connection. Okay, there's balance and empathy here. So we have Lace the Moon's Daughter that talks about spiritual guidance and illumination. Okay, perhaps through the communication that you have through meditation, through prayer, through visualization, through getting in touch with your higher self. Okay, we did see the Hermit. Okay, there is the Hermit over here. Okay, who's clarifying the third question. Okay, so I'm bringing him in, but they're all related. Okay, so let's bring the Hermit in here as well. Virgos are very good communicators. Okay, Pisces are great communicators with the subconscious. Okay, being the 12th of the astrological symbols. Okay, the depths, the subconscious. So great connection there. We have the great connection with infinity here, the infinity glyph, all this hand of God that is helping you along over here. And so the Singer of Connection talks about spiritual connection, balance, and empathy. Okay, we did see empathy before. Where did we see it? With the Singer of Healing. Okay, there was having love and compassion, or love and empathy, can't remember. Or maybe it was love, compassion, and empathy somewhere in there. I just probably saw it. So there's communication and there's spiritual connection with spiritual guidance and illumination. So you're being illuminated through communication with the spirit, okay, through your spiritual connection. And this is bringing this illumination, which is providing this healing. Apologies about this. Let me just get this card. And we're going to take a look at what else these cards want to say, okay, because we have some more clarifications. We have She of the Cruach. She of the Cruach talks about the receptive principle, nurturing fertility. Okay, so a lot of healing emotional aspects, because the receptive principle, the feminine principle, is the emotional aspect. Okay, the nurturing aspect, the fertility aspect. Okay, if you take a look into if you've ever listened to any of Neville Goddard's teachings, and talks about how the emotional connection creates an emotional pattern. So an emotional resonance, the healing. In the beginning was the word, right? There was creation with sound, with vibration. Okay, I read somewhere that I can't remember where I read it. Sound is even responsible for. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true, accurate. And I can't remember what the source was, if it was some scientific journal, or if it was just some science writer, or if it was just, I'm not saying just, okay, or if it came from a philosophical viewpoint, how in the beginning was the word, right? Sound. And so sound is even the creator of light. There you go. Okay, it's in the Bible. It's in, or if it was some scientific paper, some scientific perspective. Light is even the sound is even the creator of light. Okay, so the illumination. Okay, so sound, the illumination that is created here with the Lace the Moon's Daughter, the light of the moon that comes from reflection. So perhaps some reflecting, some meditation, some praying, some visualization. Okay, helps reflect onto the body and creates this holographic healing pattern from the sound. The beginning was the word. Okay, and this spiritual, this is The spiritual connection was the where am I? Shift the Kruak, the receptive principle, the nurturing, the fertility aspect, the emotional aspect, creating this pattern of healing, as Neville Goddard would say. Okay, all of this is what is perhaps enhancing or adding to what Spirit is already illuminating, as we saw through Lace the Moon's Daughter. And you're creating this healing, okay, or this healing has been created. This healing will be created because of the nurturing principle. Okay, how you interact with your unconscious, how you interact with your subconscious. Really interesting. Okay, I could talk quite a bit about that, but I already have, and I'd like to get to some more cards before we just make this into a 1 hour reading, which I don't want to do. Okay. Now look at this. We have these two beautiful cards that pretty much that we're connected. Okay, we have the Maiden and the Fairy Godmother. Both enhance the cards that are around them. Okay, so they potentiate them. They increase the potency of all these cards. Okay, so the Maiden talks about auspicious beginnings, growth, birth, hope, joy. It's telling you to be hopeful, to have joy, okay, to feel this joy in you, okay, because that's what brings along the healing, okay, this, and it's an auspicious beginning. It's a new beginning, okay. So it's talking about a complete healing, body, mind, and spirit. You're new, okay. And the Fairy Godmother talks about gifts, grace from this infinity glyph, okay, grace from the singer of healing. Okay, so this healing, the complete healing of body, mind, and soul, is a grace given by these really high cards. Okay, the heavens. It talks about gifts being bestowed, grace being given. Okay, the talents of the infinite, obviously, are infinite talents, right? And the infinite's ability to heal is just infinite, okay, for lack of better words, and for just brevity, you know what I'm saying, okay? There are no limits, okay, and or as Neville Goddard would say, to not limit the unconscious and your ability to interact with spirit, your ability to interact with the unconscious to bring about a healing, or if somebody's looking to better their financial position, okay, but this doesn't talk about financial position, okay, but if you wanted to talk about that, then don't limit your thoughts with respect to financial position, okay, because the unconscious the unconscious is not limited, okay, and this is basically what these cards are saying. So I've covered all the. Let me just check. Okay, so I've done Lace the Moon's Daughter with Arlo Parrot and Shiva the Kruak. Shiva the Kruak was the receptive, nurturing, fertility, receptive principle, fertility, nurturing. I did the Fairy Godmother with the Maiden. I did look at the Singer of Connection. And yeah, so I got, I thought there were a couple more cards though. Were there a couple more cards? Did I just drop those cards? Let me just take a quick look. Apologies. There you go. I knew I dropped a couple cards. So there's one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. This is the only card, the Fawn. Okay, and what does the Fawn say? Understanding the nature of nature, natural wisdom, natural magic. Natural wisdom. I should have gotten a glass of water. Natural wisdom, natural magic, speaking a lot, and so the natural wisdom, the wisdom from nature, the magic from nature, the magic from the wisdom from the infinity, from the infinite, okay? We can also bring Shiva the Kruak, a great card to represent the infinite, okay? But the Singer Connection, another great card to represent the infinite. Okay, we have the Magician. There you go, and the Ace of Swords is being emphasized here with the next part of the reading. Okay, so the Fawn, understanding nature, natural magic, natural wisdom. So all this, and it's natural. Okay, it's not anything that you have to. It's not anything. What was that word that I was just about to say? That I, not convoluted. it's not made up. What's that word? Anyway, um, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so it's natural. It exists. Okay, nothing that you have to go and somehow get. It's within you. You need to perhaps through meditation, praying, visualization. Okay, create that subconscious emotional pattern that creates that healing. Okay, this is what the fawn is saying, that if you understand the nature of nature, in the beginning there was a word, the healing that comes from sounds. There's also those you've probably seen those um, uh, vibratory images whereby as and I forget what it's called. There's a I have the word almost, but I just can't. So as you increase the frequency of you have a like a tray with sand, and you increase the frequency of um, of the sound, and the sand will rearrange itself. Okay, so here you go. Natural wisdom, natural magic. In the beginning was the word, the sound which creates the pattern, the subconscious pattern that is represented by an emotional feeling. Increase, or as Abraham Hicks would say, increase the your vibration, or uh, better the if you better your emotional feeling, um, you will better your life. You'll better your psychology. You'll better your health. Okay, because as they talk about, as you increase your emotional resonance, your emotional frequency, you create that pattern, which is a healthier pattern, which brings about the health, the goal that you seek. Um, okay, so I'm going to go to the what's the result? The result is absolutely beautiful. Okay, it emphasizes here the healing of the mind. Okay, acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, discernment. Okay, so here it specifically wants to indicate the intellectual side. Okay, but it's complete body, mind, and spirit. Okay, taking the self, acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. Now, what do we have? Look at this. This is really, really interesting. Okay, because it is clarified with the depths. Okay, the spiritual depths, the depths of interior knowing, intellect. Okay, the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords, the beginning, and the 14th card in the 14 card suit of the minor arcana of the sword suit. Okay, so Alpha Omega if you want. And a connection to your deep spiritual self, okay, that creates this pattern in your unconscious to create this healing. The Hand of God, which is bring this card into light once again, okay, as it emphasizes the intellectual side with the Ace of Swords over here, the Hand of God being the principle, okay, that creates this healing in the mind. Okay, and as in the mind, then also in the body, we have the hermit. Okay, and he's got this beautiful light. Okay, the star, this passion, ignite this passion in you. Okay, to bring about this emotional pattern that Neville Goddard talks about. That then, or in the beginning, there was a word, which brings about this emotional pattern for your unconscious to bring about this healing for you. Okay, and it's also, teaching self is also clarified by your higher self, your connection with your higher self. There you go, your connection with your higher self again, the Hermit card. Okay, and 2844, I just saw that. Okay, and your connection with your higher self, this which is mediated by your higher self over here. Okay, with these two intellect cards. Okay. The depths of the emotional realms of Pisces, and the analytical abilities of Virgo. Okay, being what gets you to contact your higher self. Okay, the Hand of God, and brings about this healing, mind, body, and spirit, which is not theoretical. It's the squaring the circle card, which is practice. It's actuality. Okay, so we're not talking about something that it's something may be possibility. We're talking about actuality. Okay, that's what the Three of Pentacles refers to, and it's a masterpiece created by the intellect. Okay, this person's emotional involvement, intellectual involvement, their ability to just be able to create those patterns. Okay, this beautiful pattern of a masterpiece here. So this is what this reading, okay, as I interpret the cards, this is what they're saying. If you like this reading, please give a like, share, and subscribe. I thank you also very much for all your likes, shares, and subscribes and your views, and I will be seeing you soon. Thank you.